What's up guys, it's MTGMatt back with another video for Instart Crimson Vow, and today I want to present to you a deck which had a very nice win rate. I had a win rate between 70 to 80% in Platinum with this deck, and it's a mono black control shelf featuring famously the new Sorin Planeswalker, Sorin The Mirthless, and I wanted to find a home for this particular Planeswalker. And the shell for a black control deck has already been there since the last expansion, obviously, the Blood Money deck. Or like, Blood Money was more an Orzhov deck, but, you know, a mono black control deck where you have Lolth, and formerly Professor Onyx as win conditions. So a mono black control deck built around Planeswalkers. And you used to have the shell of like Eye Twitches, Shambling Gas, and Deadly Disputes. And formerly also like this, what's it called? The Skullport Merchant, right? So that was like the old shell for this deck, and also featuring Blood on the Snow. I actually didn't know about this feature. So Blood on the Snow was also in this deck. Let me actually move this camera. Maybe this is better. Alright, and yeah, so that was already a shell for this deck, right? And Sorin fits perfectly into this shell of a mono black control deck, because what you want to do with this type of control deck is you want to get your Planeswalkers down and then just slowly grind your opponent down with the value these Planeswalkers provide you in the form of tokens and card draw. And both of these Planeswalkers do this perfectly. Lolth famously gives you spider tokens, and he also increases loyalty when creatures die on your side, and he can draw your cards. And Sorin gives you a 2/3 flying lifelinking vampire, which is a really nice token actually. The fact that it has lifelink is huge, like providing you with more life over the course of the game. And as you will see in the games that I show you, which are really excellent today, the flying makes it so that this can be a win condition, right? If you're in kind of a stalemate with your opponent in a, like against a creature heavy deck, you can just defend and fly with these of your opponent's creatures and slowly kill him. So Sorin, excellent fit in this deck, and makes this deck, I think, a lot better than Professor Onyx. One reason this guy is better than Professor Onyx is that he costs 4 mana. So in the old shell, like of this deck, your dream opening was turn 1 Shambling Ghast, turn 2 Deadly Dispute, and then turn 3 would have 5 mana and you could cast Lolth on turn 3. That was the dream opening. Well, now with Sorin, you have a second dream opening, which is turn 1 Eye Twitch, turn 2 Deadly Dispute, and then on turn 3 you have 4 mana and can also cast Sorin. So that's some really nice play patterns there. So here we go, these are our win conditions, Sorin of our win conditions. Then how do we get there, right? So we got this deck got some spicy new additions. Firstly, let's look at our old shell, which is unchanged. We got 4 copies of Eye Twitch, 4 copies of Shambling Ghast, and 4 copies of Deadly Dispute. It's just our early game, right? Our early way to sack creatures and build some card advantage. Then what are some new additions in this deck? Well, in the removal, we actually only have one single target removal spell with 4 copies of Parasitic Grasp, which is a new card from Crimson Vow, and it's performed really well for me. 2 mana instant with Cleave, 3 mana. Parasitic Grasp deals 3 damage to target human creature, you gain 3 life, and when you cleave it, it's just any creature, right? And this spell is so good because of the current meta. So most of the wolves/werewolves are human on their day side, so it works against that. Most famously, this kills a werewolf pack leader, right? A werewolf pack leader, like on the art, only looks like a wolf, but it's actually a human werewolf. So you can kill this for 2 mana and also gain life. This is huge. The other reason is mono white, right? Mono white has a lot of humans. This also works against that. And then also, even if you don't target a human, 3 damage hits enough other good targets, right? So For example, you can kill a Raidane with this, and yeah, it's just has performed really well for me. The free life is just huge, especially since Sorin's +1 that lets you draw a card damages you, right? If you take a card and it damages you for the mana value of that card. So Parasitic Grasp is just another way of gaining life. Then another new addition in the creature department is 3 copies of Felstinger. This card is also amazing. 3 mana 3/2 Zombie Scorpion with Death Touch and Exploit. And when it exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. So we have these little 1-drops that we want them to die, right? So we can exploit those for drawing 2 cards, which is really nice. But of course, our Planeswalkers also make tokens, so we can also exploit those. And at the end of the day, he can even exploit himself if you need it. But just the first thing himself as a creature is real nice, because Death Touch kills all those big dumb green creatures, right? It kills the tokens from Random 7, it kills Esika's Chariots, it kills anything. So the Death Touch is actually really relevant. And on top of that, we're not even finished with this card, it's got free power. And you know, free power is actually a decent amount of damage. So if you have the Felstinger on the board with, let's say, like 2 spiders, this can represent a fast clock your opponent is up against in terms of damage to his face, right? So Felstinger, just a really powerful, nice, excellent new card. And this basically replaces our, I just showed the card, right? Our Skullport Merchant. It's also the 3-drop slot, but Felstinger is just better, right? It gives you cards immediately. Sure, it damages you a little bit, but we have ways to gain life in this deck. And it gives you a 3/2 Death Toucher on top. It's just, you have the immediate card draw and the creature is a lot better. So Felstinger, really, really nice. Then another addition, new addition to this deck, which also makes, I think, 1,000 times better, is Path of Peril, 3 copies of it. 3 mana sorcery, destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. Real nice to contest the mono white decks out there, right, who have a lot of early aggression and can also be useful against mono green in the early game. But then I also got the Cleave of 6 mana, destroy all creatures, which we can actually quite easily cast because of 1, the treasure tokens we get. So with the treasure token can give us the white mana. But secondly, we also run 4 copies of Field of Ruin, which when we crack it, we get to search for a basic land. And we have 1 single snow-covered plains in this deck to, well, simply to be able to later cast Path of Peril for his Cleave cost, right? So we can search this up. Another way you can search up the plains is simply with Environmental Sciences from our Learn sideboard, which we can grab with the Eye Twitch. So Path of Peril, really nice against early game aggression, and then later it's just a full-on board wipe, which is just so important in this creature heavy meta. And then we got 3 copies of Blood on the Snow, just another board wipe, and you know, everybody knows this card by now. It can get us our Planeswalkers back. Another addition in this deck that, it's not a new card, but it's the reason it is in here is because of the meta, is 2 copies of Go Blank, 3 mana sorcery. Target player discards 2 cards, then exile that player's graveyard. So this card is mainly in here because of the exile clause. It deals with Leer decks, takes away all the resources from Leer decks. In a mirror, it takes away the resources for Blood on Snow from our opponent's Blood on Snow. And then obviously it also deals with flashback spells, and then on top of that your opponent discards 2 cards, which, you know, there are a lot of situations where this actually can be relevant. Just take away 2 cards from your opponent and then exile the soul graveyard. So Go Blank, pretty nice addition here. Let's actually order them. And then the last card I want to talk about is here. This is just like, maybe it's a meme, but I don't know. I thought, like, okay, so this is a new card, Redfest Demon, right, from Crimson Vow. 7 mana 6/6 demon with flying. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Dreadfast Demon. Like 1 copy of this in a stack, because I really wanted to try this card out. And I figured that this stack actually is a really nice shell for this card. Because the idea is, we have all these small creatures on the board, Eye Twitches, Shambling Gas, the tokens from our Planeswalkers. And while our Planeswalkers by themselves represent our win condition, I wanted to have 1 finisher in the deck. And Dreadfast Demon seems perfect, right? Put this down for 7 mana, and it turns your small creatures into 6/6 flying demons. Seems pretty good, right? And we can also reanimate it with Blood on the Snow. So that's really nice. And if you're getting really late game, you can even reanimate it with Aghanim Awakening, which we got 2 copies of in this deck. So I think like 1 copy of this here in here is pretty nice. And you know, while 1 copy obviously makes so that you won't consistently draw it, we have so much card draw in this deck because of our 2 Planeswalkers, right? If you have both Planeswalkers out on the board, you draw 2 extra cards each turn. And that's not even counting Fellstinger and Deadly Dispute. So I think you can actually, if the game is going late, you will be able to find this card and then it can just be a finisher. So I figured why not put this in here for some extra fun. Considering the sideboard, it's nothing too crazy. You got 2 copies of Environmental Sciences for the early game, single Necrotic Fumes to deal with any big creature or Planeswalker, single copy of Pest Summoning for some additional blockers, 2 Mascot Exhibitions, also for late game, 1 Confront the Past, to deal with opponent Planeswalkers or bring our own Planeswalkers back. And maybe a change I would make is take out the Pest Summoning, or even take on Environmental Sciences in favor of a, what's it called? Lesson. In favor of a Containment Breach, because we can cast Containment Breach with treasures. And from time to time, this is nice to deal with an Esika's Chariot. So maybe I would just put this in here instead of, I think you would probably cut Environmental Sciences, because 1 sign should be enough. So let's actually ditch this. Yeah, maybe this is the sideboard actually. A single Containment Breach in there to deal with Esika's Chariot. And yeah, that's the deck. 2 Hives of the Eye Tyrant in the land slot and 4 Fields of Ruin to deal with opponent manlands. But that's the whole deck. Has been a lot of fun playing this. I have some amazing games in this video against Mono Green and Werewolves. And it's just a really powerful deck, a lot of fun to play. New additions from Crimson Vow. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope you guys enjoyed the deck, and I see you guys soon. Okay, yeah, that seems good enough. Early Sorin is always really nice to see. We even got our planes here. Okay, exactly against the Werewolf Pack Leader, Parasitic Grasp is so good. Just get rid of it for 3 damage and gain 3 life. It's really big. I think I won't block. I want the Deadly Dispute value here. Right. I want to try to get to Path of Peril or Blood and Snow. Okay. Let's get a Sciences here. No land, really. There's the Grasp. There's also land now. So we can actually... We can play a Fellstinger, which is a Death Toucher. But then again, next turn we have a board wipe anyway, so... Instead I think we go Sciences, grab another land, and then just have Parasitic Grasp open. That seems good. Even if Packleader transforms with active ability, it's still a 5/3. So you can still just kill it with Grasp. Now, that is pretty juicy. Okay, so wait. So we would take 5, 9 damage this turn, go down to 6. And then we board wipe. Get Night Witch. I think I actually want to keep the Grasp in hand. Yeah, I actually want to keep this in hand. I think we just get another Sciences here. Life game, we keep ensuring that we have our card draw. And now we Blood on the Snow and can get our Night Witch back. That's nice, we got some board presence. And now Path of Peril can destroy this Old Growth Troll token. With the Night Witch, which we can use to... like Fellstinger can exploit the Night Witch now. This is looking pretty good so far. Okay, our opponent's taking an off turn. That's perfect for us. So this just allows us to go Sorin, make a token.
You fight for me now.
Guess we just get an our land, mainly for a life gain now. No attacks. And I didn't think it was necessary to hold on the Parasitic Grasp there, because we can really just kill the pack leader. And pack leader doesn't have haste, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Look up Swamp. So we can go Path of Peril here. Huh, what do we do here? I think we draw a card first. Okay, that's... Okay, now we got double Grasp.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
That actually changes stuff a little bit. We can also... So if you play a Fellstinger at exploit the Night Witch, we go down to 4, and then we still have 4 mana left. I almost want to double grasp the old growth troll. Is that worth it? I mean, I have to get rid of these because of unnatural growth. Or do I just Path of Peril? But then I'm left with no board, which I don't like. This is weird. Because you might have hasters, so... I think I'm gonna path here actually. Right, he has 2 trolls now, but I can kill both. Yeah, with Blood and Snow obviously. And now we get a mascot exhibition for more board presence. Maybe actually because of the treasures I could put in stuff that, you know, gets rid of enchantments. Yeah, this is tough, man. This is tough. This is a really tough matchup right now. And I didn't want to use Blood on Snow there because of the value it can give us later. Yeah, there's a chariot. Love a Path of Peril now. Maybe I was wrong to fire off the path there. Oh man, this is so tough. So Blood on Snow gets us an Eye Twitch. If we play LOL, we just get destroyed by this Trampler. Yeah, unnatural growth is just, well, unnatural. Let's see if we can draw something. Nah, decline. I don't want to take 3 damage.
You wish to know my secrets?
Mascot Exhibition isn't doing it. I think man, this is... I feel like we can't get out of this. Yeah, I made a mistake. I made a mistake casting Path of Peril last turn instead of Blood and Snow. And I can deal with Chariot. Yeah. I mean, we're actually not dead yet. He's not going face, really. What do we have in sideboard? We still have a Necrotic Fumes. So let's get that.
Without me, we're all doomed.
I can play a Lolth and Necrotic Fumes, right? Yeah.
You require my power is for annihilation.
Might very well be dead. Then again, Escape Chariot doesn't have trample. I think I'm keeping this Aghanim Awakening. Yeah, I don't see how we can win this game. Because we can't beat Unnatural Growth.
They prepare for war.
We also have a hard time beating Chariot.
We will slay our enemies.
Now these fasting has Death Touch. That's actually really good. I just realized that. Let's not forget the Death Touch here.
My children will take care of you.
We have 10 mana. We could go Felstinger, Aghanim is waiting for 4, and then we have an Eye Twitch. And can Eye Twitch get us? Confront the Past. So we would have an Eye Twitch and 2 Felstingers. Or we go Mascot Exhibition, but it's not really helping. I think we start off with the Stingers. Man, how do you beat mono green with Unnatural Growth? Klein, another Felstinger. Klein. Then we have Parasitic Grasp, which can kill the Chariot, man. I think I'm actually just getting an Eye Twitch. Because now, like, if he goes Chariot, I can kill the Chariot with his Felstinger. I can kill a Treefolk with Felstinger and just block the other Treefolk.
May never be restored now.
And stuff that's on the board is easier to kill with a board wipe. Like we still have, how many board wipes do we have left in the deck? We still have 3 paths. No, that's wrong. Okay, we should have 1 more Blood on the Snow and 2 more paths in the deck. Please do not have a Blizzard Brawl. Well, best story would be Path of Peril. I think I want the Eye Twitch to die, so let's do it like this. Man, what a game. Death Touch coming in very handy here.
Against do what I demand.
Confront the Past isn't helping because there's no Sorin anymore in there. So let's get a Pest Summoning, just some more blockers. Come on, give me a Path of Peril. Come on. Path of Peril. Path of Peril. He has yet to activate Renin 7. What a path. So actually, it doesn't make sense to make spiders here. There we just fish for an answer. And the reason it doesn't make sense is because we have enough blockers. Let's see, I actually need one grasp to kill the pack leader because this can get trampled. Now we have 9 mana left. And we need 3 blockers, ideally 4 actually. Actually, 3 blockers should be enough for now. I'll do it like this. And we need something, man. Okay, yes, please do that. Do that. Get all your stuff on the board. What is he doing? Why is he not activating his Renin 7? I mean, this is actually getting better for us because he can just jump block, right? And if we find our no attacks, what? Come on, we need our board wipe.
Go on, run, but we will catch
Blank.
you.
So wait, this is this is 5 attackers, and it's gonna be an 8/8 trample. So we need to cast Master Distribution no matter what. And then I think we go blank, just take away as much resources as possible. Oh nice, we got rid of another Renin 7, that's huge actually. Let's just play as Shaman Ghast. You can actually survive an 8/8 Trampler. That's possible. What I'm concerned about is a Wolvenwald Oddity. We need Blood on the Snow or Path of Peril. Path of Peril or Blood on the Snow. Why is he not attacking? I mean, the longer he's not attacking, the better for us. We got it. And wait, we can't even kill his Renin 7. Hell yeah. And that's 1 Renin 7 in the graveyard and 2 more in exile. Pretty much amazing for us. Destroy all creatures. Treasure, treasure. Gain some life even.
We will slay our enemies.
Depending on what we draw next turn, we might -8 lulls. Oh yeah. Because then our hive deals 8 damage. Oh my god, are we actually gonna win this game? Okay, come on, -8.
You've been caught in my web since we met.
This is dealing 8 damage now, so he's on a 2-turn clock with the Shaman Ghast. Get rid of the Ren. Oh man, are we actually gonna win this game? Oh! What? This is insane. We actually won this game. I can't believe it. I think our opponent made some misplays. Oh, right. Damn. So if he top decks an Ulvenwald Oddity, we're just dead. But there's nothing we can do about that. Guess let's just make as many tokens as possible.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
I'm busy. So we're technically at 14 life. Oh my god. What a game. That was insane. Yes. Yes. Wow. What a game. Okay, this is pretty good. We have the early sacrifice fodder. And first thing allows us to abuse that. Now here the question is, does he have a, what's it called? Snakeskin Veil. I mean, if he does, okay, he doesn't. That's actually fine. I think at this stage we could still get the environmental sciences. Let's us get to Blood on the Snow pretty safely. Wait, treasure token. Cards. And I think I want to put down the Eye Twitch, yeah. Next turn we go Sorin. We're not in a rush here to get to Blood on the Snow. I'm gonna put down the Sorin first. I think I want to block this actually. Just keep stuff off the board. And a 7. Okay, that's fine actually. It's more or less fine. Put Sorin down, we'll have a Blood on the Snow eventually. So Werewolf deck with Ren and 7. Yeah, why not? Okay, got rid of Storm Seeker, I think that's pretty good. 2 layers are annoying. Wait, what is the stack? Huh. Pack leader again. So here Path of Peril would be pretty cool. Could actually get Confront the Past to kill the Ren. And I want to have the Sorin in the graveyard anyway. For Blood on the Snow, so let's get Confront the Past. Right? So this is remove twice exploited counters from target plane, so in opponent control, so X equals 2. Auto pay. Now we science this to get our planes for later, for Path of Peril. I think now we just make a vampire, just a blocker, and next turn we blood on snow.
Deal with my servant. I'm busy.
I'm busy. Let's hope he doesn't have this Cemetery Prowler or what it's called. Okay, that's for me. That's fine. He's spending his whole turn here. Ryan Cornelius, now we would actually like to see some Field of Ruins. And there's a Chariot. Of course. Dude, mono green or like Gruul is just insane. Let's see if we can find a land here. Land? No land.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
You know what, let's take kind of an off turn, so to say. Say, go blank. Oh damn, those were some good hits. Let it gassed. Unfortunately there's another go blank on the top. But so far we got rid of 2 Rens. Is he upgrading Ranger class? Now funnily, if he attacks as Chariot here, we can actually kill it. We can double block it and then -1 a Chariot. That being said, I mean, Ranger class will provide him with card draw down the road, right? Oh wait, no. It's got the Ranger class trigger, so I won't be able to kill the Chariot. Hello? Is the opponent gone? Now something is happening. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that's pretty clever, but this is really good for us because we lose the Sorin, but we got him blood on the snow anyway. So we get him back. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. And we don't even take damage. Okay. I guess that's not happening.
Things have not gone my way.
That really sucks. That's so bad for us. If we had killed a chariot there, we would be in a decent position, but now I think it's gonna be really hard. Naturalist. So what is he trying to do? Does he want to crew the chariot here? Seems like it. No token though, so that's important. We also got a hive to play around with. On face. I'm actually fine with that. Yeah, I'm actually fine with this. Let's just take 5. Aghanime's Awakening. Oh yeah. Even got a fast. Oh, that's sick. That is really good for us. Okay, so let's do this first, because before we say what do you want to draw with Sorin or make another token. So Felstinger and Eye Twitch. That's really good. We get more blockers, or like get more cards. Okay, Field of Ruin, really nice. Guess Mascot Exhibition. Oh, with a Parasitic Grasp. Oh yes. Okay, let's do this first. Because we get the life first, and then we can draw with Sorin more safely. Oh yeah, we take an Eye Twitch.
My way.
Okay. So opponent has Ranger class now that can draw him cards. We have Field of Ruin to deal with a lair here. It seems like he can activate. Okay. I mean, if he... Does he activate Chariot? Does he know that my Felstinger has Death Touch? Maybe he's desperate, I don't know. Oh, please attack. Is he really attacking? No. No. Okay, thank you very much. I'll gladly take this trade. Nether Grasp is amazing. Grasp kills the Stormseeker. What if we go Exhibition? I think we just make another token here. More life. Definitely play the Eye Twitch. And now we actually already have 2 blockers, plus we have Field of Ruin open, so I think... Oh, wait, this guy's at field. Let's make another token. Still got Sorin on the board.
You deal with this annoyance.
And I think I'm gonna attack actually. Should I attack? Yeah, I mean, we gotta kill him sometime, right? Like, the only annoying thing is Ranger class, giving him resources from the top. Okay. Now we're just looking for another board wipe here. We are at a quite decent life total actually. Okay. First things first, let's do this at his end step so he doesn't like get a creature. Because he's gonna shuffle his library, right? Definitely block. What about this wolf? 3 damage. I actually don't care about the 3 damage. So let's get another exhibition. So now it's his end step, now we can blow up a lair here. Gives us a little bit more safety. No, so let's see if we can draw something useful here. Yeah, Deadly Dispute is actually pretty good.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Let's just go exhibition. I don't actually know if we will still win this game. But I think what it's gonna go down to is I just block, and then hopefully eventually find a board wipe, right? I will never be able to contest these creatures because of Ranger's class. So I need to find board wipes. In the meantime, I should just be aggressive, punch him down, gain some life. Interestingly, he can buff everything here so that none of his wolves die, right? Because I do have a 4/4. Let's kill this. Actually, kill another one. And it's going really well for us right now. We do have another mascot expedition. We haven't seen a land in a while, actually. Let's just keep drawing cards. Land? Oh no, Lolf hurts too much. Then again, yeah, I mean, if he has Tramplers, we are dead. But so what if I cast the Lolf? I still have 2 mana for a Deadly Dispute. And if I attack with these, we go... I don't know. No. I think I'm just gonna cast another mascot exhibition and attack again. Just keep pressuring him. Dude, these tokens, they are doing the work here. They just lifelink us. He's down to 10. Still have 3 blockers. Tovolar, okay. So it's like so far he's not been lucky with his top deck, so that's really good for us. And we also just need to make sure that it's not turning night. Viewing a lair here. Yeah. So this is a 4/4, okay. Again, he just makes this a 4-4. Find that weird, but okay. So if we let this wolf hit, he gets to draw a card, which I don't want him to draw a card, so let's kill this wolf actually. I mean, Lair would be a juicy target to kill, but as long as he doesn't draw cards, I think we're leading. There's the Lolf. So Lolf makes 2 more blockers, and then we can make another blocker with Sorin again. And I think right now we're just trying to...
You reek with terror.
We're just trying to get to a point where we can kill him with our flyers.
I, the generous one.
Right, we gain life every turn. We just block him. He's already down to 6, so right now these 3 vampires represent lethal. And his last ranger class, okay. And unless he has some miracle play here, I think we won. Thanks to these vampires. Wow, man, Sorin and Lolf. What a dream team. Yeah, I think that's it basically. Just 2 attackers. None of them has trample. Can even block the Hydra. Well, no, it's gonna get 1-1 counters, but yeah. Just block with our spiders. We can even sack one of them for Deadly Dispute. Yeah, we just completely drained him of resources, and our Sorin here just kept carrying us. No trample, block, dispute.
A gift.
And we got a Dreadfast Demon, hell yeah. And GG. Oh man, what a win. That was insane. That was actually insane. Let's go.